All right, Shalom. I'm gonna start first by giving all praise and glory to the Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Shem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone who rule well. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. Shalom unto you. All right, this is Brother Shaquat from the Vegas camp. A quick video here, and this is gonna be I'm gonna title it one of those the big picture. Okay, I like to do certain videos or just go into topics that and wrap a few different prophecies or current events that's going on, and can kind of see the big picture of it. All right. So on the Georgia Guidestones, they talk about reducing the population from 7 billion or 8 billion to 500 million. Okay, easily controllable number. All right. So that's one thing that's got to remember. That's part of this beast agenda. Okay, Esau and the beast, this is their agenda. Okay, another one is to completely dirty up the money. Okay, because when you read this here, it says Dow Jones, or basically the Dow plunges 1,000 points on coronavirus fears. 3.5% drop in worse in two years. Okay, the worst drop in the economy in 2 years. All right, why? Well, they're trying to get rid of this cash. They want to make it into a cashless society so they can implement the mark of the beast. Now, what are the elements that are in the mark of the beast? Cash, money, okay? They're going to put the monetary, they're going to collapse the cash and use what is it called? I'm drawing a blank on it. Cryptocurrencies, and then they're going to use the cryptocurrencies, okay, as the money, and it's digital, so it goes right onto the chip. Okay, they've also been talking about medical history going right on the chip, and so they got to check to see if you got the mark of the beast, right? So I'm gonna play this video. Well, I probably shouldn't play it. Go to World Star Hip Hop and put in China ain't playing coronavirus. All right. I probably will forget to put the link in the description. But I mean, they to kind of paraphrase and show you kind of what they did. They were on here doing some stuff. Look, doing some stuff on here. Spraying each other down. This looks more like a training situation. But this is showing you what they're preparing to do. I mean, after the guy came out, spit on the ground, took the mask off, spit on the ground, blah, blah, blah. You know, they captured him with a net and they handcuffed him, ran him off. They sprayed the ground where he spit. They sprayed the whole car down. They sprayed each other down. I mean, crazy. That's them tackling him to the ground or whatever they did with him to get him. This is them spraying themselves down, Lysoling themselves up, you know. Make sure the coronavirus don't spread. They're going one by one, hitting everybody, making sure they're clean. Okay. It's a bit over exaggerated, but you gotta understand. This is the fears they got out there. And Esau, you can be like, oh, ain't nobody really getting sick. Man, people are dying. Okay? The next video I had was a YouTube video. Let me go to it right quick. It was Italy on lockdown. Okay? I'm not gonna play it, but go to YouTube, Italy in lockdown. You know, as coronavirus spreads to Europe. Okay, they're showing how the city is the largest shutdown in the city. People don't even want to be out. Like, look, nobody out in the streets. Okay, that's the scriptures that we read. Talk about they're looking for patient zero. Okay, so what does that mean? They're looking for patient zero, looking for people who have the fever on their forehead, that's got the symptoms. Okay, patient zero is the starter of it all, but when they can't find him, whoever patient zero is, just loose spreading this shit, you know? And so they're just spreading it everywhere. Guess what? They have to look. So now they have reasons to do these quarantines, these martial law setups, okay? To where they get to check everybody. We need to check to see if you have the virus. We can't let you spread the virus because northern Italy has been on lockdown, all right? Eerie drone footage shows. Okay. Gotta hurry up with this. Let me cause this phone be tripping. Let me get to the scriptures. All right, Zephaniah 1, and I'm going to start at 11. It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh." Maktesh is and represented a port city, a booming business city. Lots of things were bought and sold and shipped in and shipped out, all right there in a city like Maktesh. Okay, there's a few coastal cities that have that, all right, where they got the ships, the merchant ships, okay? It says, "For all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off." It's funny, gold is rising right now on the stock exchange. Okay, funny. It says, "And it shall come to pass that at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil." Ain't nothing gonna happen, man. Ain't nothing been happening all this time. Okay? That ain't going. You just comfortable. You ain't gonna do nothing. No. "Therefore their goods shall become a booty. The things that you have are gonna be spoils of war." People gonna go in your house and take your little treasures, will take your children, your daughters, whatever, and they gonna spoils of war. When these martial law cities are shut off, right? It says, "And their houses are desolation." They're gonna kick out of their house, put in concentration camps, to where you can be quarantined off, and you know, or they got the virus, send them to the showers. They don't have the virus, put the chip in them, okay, and send them back out there. All right. It said, "But not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof." You're gonna be doing a whole lot that ain't gonna profit you. Okay. I'm gonna read this one too, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. And that's what we're doing. We're sighing and crying about all the abominations done in the midst of well, prophesying unto you. But then these guys are out there going to be crying when they realize that they didn't listen to the prophets. They're going to be out there sighing bitterly and crying. You know, because they're quarantined off, they can't do nothing. They were warned by the prophets, but they didn't take heed. Okay, let me jump into another one. Oops. Close these pretty quick. We're going to go to Ecclesiastes 12. It's around 12. That's 3, I think I want. Yep. Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. "In the day that the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Those people that keep watch on the money, the economy, they looking out saying, "There ain't nothing good coming, man. Ain't nothing good coming." Okay, this money's about to collapse. Ain't nothing good coming. And this money system with the coronavirus shutting shit down. Okay, and then it's gonna be. Cash is so outlawed. I got shunned at the I mean, it didn't directly stop with my transaction, but I pulled out cash. I watched the cashier's shoulders drop. Boom. People in line sighing and scoffing like, damn. I got cash today, man. I don't want to pay on the card. They all looked at me funny, and that's what they're gonna do. Okay, they already making it to where cash is not that good, but you know, like people don't like cash. They're gonna have a disease on the cash, and they're gonna at least say it's on the cash, the virus, right? But what else is going on with that scenario? Because they want you to get into this mark of the beast system. They want you to get chipped because the money's on the chip. Your identity's on the chip. That's your ID right there. Your medical history's on the chip. There you go. Did you get the vaccine or not? Are you sick or are you not? Okay, all this will be wrapped into one, and they will have checkpoints to make sure that you have your chip or you can't get access to the next spot. This ain't just for snacks no more. All right, the doors of the house shall be shut in the streets. Brick and mortar businesses are going to close because people don't want to go out there and interact because they could have the virus. All right, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. Ain't going to be a lot of joy and singing, and you're going to wake up with nowhere to go. Ain't going to be no jobs. Okay? The truck drivers is going to stop coming with the food. Famine will now hit the country, okay? I'm trying to keep this as concise and to the point. I want to hit that. Let's go to Revelation. Yeah. Matter of fact, I want something before that. Let's get Matthew 24 will work, I believe. Okay. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation. This is talking about the rumors of World War III. Okay, as it says in the 6th verse, it says kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines because the economy collapsed. Okay, and you don't want to eat the food because it probably got the coronavirus on it. So, and pestilences, which the coronavirus is one of them. Even though coronavirus is just a common cold symptoms that people get and bodies naturally fight off before you even have it. It may show up as a runny nose or a cough or a sneeze or two. Then it's gone. Okay, before you know it, before you realize you was even had a virus messing with you. Okay, but all this antibacterial and hand sanitizers and all that, your immune system's weak. All the barium oxide and the chemtrails, your immune system's weak. Okay, all the fluoride in the water, all the things that this does, fast food, processed foods. Okay, acidic foods, all of these things are hurting your immune system, which is going to help you get sick and fall right into the beast plan. Leafy greens, fruits and vegetables, nuts in certain proportions. Hey, man, that's what you need, okay? To just have a fighting chance. But what you truly need is those things used in wisdom and the name and sincerity and truth of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshua for you Jakes, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man. It's for you to be able to call on our God, our power, and Him give it to us. Not just because we're asking, but He has to prove that you're worth it, okay? You have to be putting the work in for Him. All right? Anyway, moving on. If pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. We're hearing about earthquakes all the time. Earthquakes, volcanoes, all kinds of natural disasters happening. These are the beginning of sorrows. Okay? From there, I want to go to second address. I keep going out. Second address, 15. And start up to the top. 16 right quick. Let me see. Plagues. Yep. Verse 14, second Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, the plagues are sent, and they shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Yeah. All of these plagues, whether it's the missiles from World War III, whether it's the coronavirus or whatever other strand of pestilence they send out here and plague they send, all these things are going to come. Okay? These things are going to happen. Because everything else is lining up just as the scriptures say. The Jehoshaphat and the World War III, all of that's going on, man. Okay? So let me go to the 15th chapter. And woe to the world and them therein. I'll start there. 2 Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction drive not. The killing instrument, the virus, World War III, the missiles, the purge type situations, all out lawlessness, the martial law troops, okay, these militias, all of this is going to come down. Race riots, all of this is going to come down to killing off people, man. The killing instrument, okay? And one people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands, with the modern day sword as a gun. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Yeah, you got medicine, you got food, okay? And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their hand. Because they got the power, they're going to use it. 17, here's the quarantine part. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Okay? That's quarantine, martial law. You're not getting through. All right? You have it. There's plenty of movies talking about the crazies. I Am Legend. Okay? It said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Yeah, they're going to put right there on the sign, this city is infected, and has all the virus, blah, 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 blah. Easily seen, man. You look at these YouTube videos and these news articles, and you can clearly see that the shit is going down, okay? What more does it take to show you? The end game, the big picture, okay? All this is on the mark of the beast, okay? And then If you don't believe it, look at what it actually says. 13, 16 to work, 15, 16 where I want. It said, and he calls Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Unless you have that mark of the beast, you're not buying or selling. Okay? And that goes for everybody. If you can't buy, you can't buy food. If you can't buy, you can't buy medicine. You know, if you can't sell, you can't make money. If you can't sell, you can't get anything. Okay? All right? So you're out the system. Okay? So you're stuck with cash, which they're outlawing that already anyway. They're getting rid of the money. They're trying to get you onto this mark of the beast system where they have all the things taken care of. They have your iTunes playlist as well as your ID and your medical history, your banking history, okay? Your address, the keys to your new car, access to the break room at your job. So you can buy your chibi ass snacks, man. Okay? This man is setting this thing up. And if you're not ready, you're going to get destroyed in it. All right? So I'm going to close out right there. You got to see the big picture. The cash is going to be filthy with this disease, man. Okay? That collapses the money. Okay? Then they need the chip because they need some money. Then on the chip, they're going to have to deal with the healthcare situation. Okay? On and on and on to all of this be fulfilled, man. At the end of the day, this place gets burned and destroyed. And if you haven't been practicing in sincerity unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, rehearsing, if you will, unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he's going to destroy you. With that, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that belongs to the apostles and the elders at the great millstone. Greetings, salutations, and blessings unto the elect. And blessings unto you, Aqua, that be out there watching and learning in sincerity as well. All right. Until the next one, I'll say Shalom, Abba Ball, Abada the One, Abada of Yom now. All right. To the next one.